Hey, how's everybody doing out there? This is Alexander Investment Insights. We're back with another video, and today we're going to go over SPY, NASDAQ, IWM, QQQ, SQQQ, and these are, U.S. market equity indicators. So we're going to talk about some news that's been going on between Israel and Palestine and U.S. relations and how that's affecting the U.S. stock market. Then we're going to go over the federal news that happened today. That's happening tomorrow, and that is also happening on Wednesday because we think Wednesday might be a big day. So I'm going to go over what happened yesterday. So remember over the weekend I gave you these levels on SPY 500, $528.40 resistance, and then $500.23 support. And what happened today, right? It traded right between our resistance and support. We go down to the 5-minute chart, opened up exactly at our resistance, did not want to break our resistance because it went over to that resistance at power hour on Friday, right? And then it pretty much stalled out at that resistance. Today opened up at that resistance, did not want to break it when all the volume came in and it started going down. And it came down to where? Our support. It came exactly to our support at 523. So that definitely deserves a like and deserves a subscribe from all y'all. So went down to the support and then came back from up to the day to where our resistance again. So we're going to want to watch what happens overnight. It's probably going to stall around this resistance again. And then we'll see what happens. So, like I said, it didn't crush through this support with lots of momentum. It hit the support and got back up. So, I'm actually going to keep these levels here. I will add some new levels. This 518 level right here is a good level, a good support to be looking at, just in case the 523 level does get broken. This is our new support, and if we break through this support, then we could see a lot more downside. Right now, we're kind of at a spot where we could go back up, but if you look over here, it's kind of mimicking what it did. We had this down day, and then it came back up, came down, came back up, and then that's when we really began bleeding in those bearish days. That's what it's done here. It came down, came back up, came down, came back up, and we want to watch these supports. See, these supports is where we had it last time. So now we have these supports right here to see if it's going to break these supports. So I'm going to keep the resistance as well. And then we also have resistance right here at 532. So just watch that resistance as well. Keep your eye to the news, because this news between these conflicts, and if things escalate, then we could see some selling of U.S. equities and SPY bleeding down to the downside. Because this is what happened here. This is when Israel bombed Gaza, I think Palestine, and things really got sold off here, and it dipped below that 500 mark. So. And then we recovered right now, so just watch the news. We could be going bearish, but we want the price to confirm for us. So those levels hit perfectly where I thought they were going to be today, and so just watch these levels tomorrow. Correct? Then NASDAQ also opened up at our resistance of 18,700. Perfect, right? Opened up at a resistance, came down, kind of found support right near our support. Our support definitely acted as support, and then went back up throughout the day. So that's what happened on NASDAQ. Also pretty much follows SPY, but we got that right as well. And IWM trading between our support and resistance, right? Opened up at our resistance near 208, 50 cents off, and then came down to that support around 202.60. Didn't want to break either of these levels. So I'm going to keep these levels because these levels are working right now, right? All these levels, they're working just as I thought they would today. So getting those right. And QQQ, perfect, right? Perfect hit of resistance. So we'll look at that, right? It went up throughout the weekend, because remember it had that down day, or had that down, and then came back, recovered up through power hour. And then today did not want to hit that resistance perfectly in the morning. Did not want to come down or past that, and then it came down through the rest of the day. Excuse me, and then went back up, and now we're gonna stall out or see if it goes back up a little throughout that night. So that resistance is working perfectly. We're gonna keep that there. And then we have that support at 447, which is also working very nice. So, but the main thing that you really want to keep your eye on is the S&P 500, right? This is gonna, if you get this down to a T, then you could really and your knowledge of what's gonna happen in the news, you could really get your T down to what might be coming around the corner. So, move on to SQQQ. This runs the inverse of QQQ and it is 3 times leveraged. Right, so it opened up at our support at $9.75, and it went up to our resistance here at $10.40, almost missed it by 10 cents. So just as perfectly as I thought, these are all indicators. These are trading between our levels. So I'm going to keep these levels here. I'm actually going to, let's see, where's $10? It hasn't really broken that $10 because it just closed. So I'm going to keep those levels. And make sure if this 1040 area gets broken on SQQQ, that's a good sign that we're gonna go definitely to the downside on SPY 500 and all these other indicators, because it runs the inverse, right? If SQQQ is going up, that means the market that means SPY and QQQ are going down. So these are the levels. Once again, 528.40 is our resistance. Right here, 530.50 is also resistance, and then we also have our supports at 523 and 518. So make sure you give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. Other than that, I'm not a financial advisor. Please do not trade anything you see or hear in the video. It's for educational purposes only. And have a great rest of your day. Thank you.